thank you all for giving me a patient hearing, and thank you for the opportunity to be here, Amol. I think you spoke of two keywords. One was growth, and the other was about creating a difference. Yeah. And as a technology provider, I think the key aspect or the role that we can play for NBFCs and companies in the BFSI sector is really to enable differentiation. Right? With growth comes competition, and in a competitive and crowded marketplace, for you to be able to create a differentiation that stands above everyone else, who probably offers similar products, similar services, is very, very important, right? And how do we actually do this? The first aspect of what technology can enable for NBFCs is really about being in the business of trust. We heard a couple of our esteemed panelists talk yesterday about the BFSI sector itself being built on the business of trust, right? So if technology can enable that experience of trust, right? Not just the concept of trust, but actually the experience of trust. And both ways. One is extend that trust to your consumers and what they expect of you. Second, to actually enable the compliance element that we spoke of. The regulator is really trying to ensure protection, right? Now, as an organization, as an NBFC, you're looking at protecting the assets that you have, which in turn are enabled through your customers' trust in what you have to offer as services. So I think trust is the number one differentiator that technology can enable for you. The second one, we talk a lot about convenience, right? The buying experience being convenient and things like that. I think there is a long-term element of consistency as well. Technology can also enable consistent experiences for your customers. We have a lot of thought being put into the buying experience in that micro moment. But if you really think about it, LTV of these customers is realized over a long term. Today's next gen, tomorrow becomes another economy that you're dealing with. So consistency of experience is something that technology again can enable for you to really create that differentiator. The last part really is about how are you gearing up for this growth, right? We've had the concept of AI being discussed for a couple of years now, and being able to churn large volumes of data. I heard someone speak about micro LLMs yesterday, right? Similarly, on the technology front, if a technology provider can make it easy to create composable units of technology that can address different parts of a problem, right? Allow you to plug and play the parts of the technology that you want to leverage to solve a particular customer experience or a problem. It becomes a lot more easier for you to make those decisions in the long run. And then that enables consistency, and then that consistency then enables the trust.
So because when you think about business sustainability, I think it has a lot more to do with the organization's vision. What is the culture and value that the organization actually has? In particular in BFSI, I spoke about this earlier, we're operating in an ecosystem of trust, right? So your vision, your culture, your values really guide how you operate from standpoint of sustaining your business in the long run, right? But when it comes to innovation, you actually have the ability to pilot a lot before you adapt that to what your equation is on the vision side of it and on the business side of it. So I think the ability for you to continually try out new technology, because technology keeps evolving and keeps changing. Bring in someone who's an advisor, a technology provider, for instance, to guide you in the process of adapting and adopting all of these technologies. And then using that to structure how it fits into the overall framework of your customer engagement, the experience that you want to provide to your customers, and your vision of the growth. I think these are the two sort of things that go hand in hand when you think about sustainability of business as well as innovation.